Hello! Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name's Margaret Pinard. I'm a historical fiction and fantasy author. And tonight, on tonight's Fireside Chat, I have Victoria. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, so a Fireside Chat is one of 23 shows in August where I welcome a creative guest and we chat about creative filling and charging our creative batteries by doing a little work session and chatting in between. And that is just part of me and my channel and getting to know the community, Booktube, AuthorTube, all the cool kids on YouTube. So, Victoria, what about you? I know I have seen you mostly in the chats of AuthorTube videos. So, what's your channel about and what do you like to share with the world creatively?
Yeah, so I write mostly poetry and I'm trying to write more children's and young adult fiction. Just whatever I can. And then my channel, I basically post just whenever I feel like it, and that's about it.
Healthy attitude, let me tell you. Only today, actually, I had on my calendar live at 1 p.m. because I'm supposed to do Wednesday wrap-ups at 1. But you know what? We had a trick month. There were 5 Wednesdays this month, and I just did not in me to do a 5th wrap-up, and I was just like, nope, that's it. Not gonna do it. So welcome, Poetry Kidlit. Okay, so now that makes sense with who I've seen you in the chats of, because some of our friends in common are like with that vibe. So very cool. And I know you are on Instagram as well. Is that the same kind of vibe? You just like post whatever you're working on and share the thing of the moment, or is there a specific separate topic for Instagram?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. And I guess maybe more personal, not writing stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
whatever I'm into.
Gotcha.
I'm really into like media criticism, so you might see some of that too.
Oh, nice. Okay. What is the last thing that you had on that topic? I'm not sure what exactly you mean by that. So can you give me an example?
So the thing that I'm working on now is a essay about how autistic characters are typically portrayed by like robots and the effects that has on people, or like aliens,
okay.
Nice. Other non-human things. So yeah,
very cool. Okay, that's really interesting. So media criticism. Who knew I'm into media criticism? All right. I'm gonna say hello to some of the people, the cool kids in the chat, so that they feel like their presence was registered. RC Scott was in here early, as was Shannon, and Shannon is still here, which is lovely. Melissa Ike is sprinting right now as well, so she came in to say have an excellent chat. Thank you, Melissa. And Anita Stewart is here. Anita writes poetry, so maybe on the same wavelength. Felicia, Dreaming Truth author, saying hello. Leslie from Books, Gers, and Purrs. I loved how Emma Bennett said your channel name. I just loved it earlier today, so that was fun. Yeah, Shannon's still here, and Cool Gamer saying hello. And then I dropped your links in the chat. Excellent. Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome. I didn't get to put this up yet, so I'll pop up the banner in case anyone enjoys s'mores. I think the person who doesn't like marshmallows is not in the chat, so we're safe. So I was very excited to hear what Victoria wanted to do tonight because I haven't gotten to do this yet this month. So Victoria, can you tell us what you want to work on and what activity?
Yeah, I was thinking of doing planning sprints. I just started school and I have creative things I want to plan as well, so it seemed like a good time.
I'm all ready. Okay, and what does that mean to you? Because you just told me beforehand how you do your planning, and it's very different from the way mine works. So you're not using any little
Yeah. So I usually do most of my planning on my iPad. I use GoodNotes, and yeah, but I mostly want to work on this like 26 letter challenge that I found on YouTube,
Yes.
where you do like a new creative thing based on like the letters of the alphabet every week. So I'm getting all my things together for that.
Nice. I'll pop that in the chat for anyone who is interested. But the creator, so Victoria shared this with me in an email. The creator has a channel called Struthless, and I just watched it before we went live. So I don't know what his actual name is, but I've got.
I don't think I do either.
Maybe he doesn't introduce himself when he starts, but he's Australian. I can tell you that. I think maybe New Zealand. I can't tell the difference. I think it's Australian though. Yeah, so that sounded like a really cool challenge. Basically, he's using the structure of the alphabet, 26 letters, over 6 months to create a container for different creative exercises and planning them out on different wavelengths. I wanted to get into more of it, but obviously it'll have to wait till afterwards. So, yeah. If you guys have questions for Victoria or me, you can pop them in the chat as we go through. Before we start our first round, oh yeah, what's your favorite word, Victoria?
My favorite word is torpify because it sounds cool. It basically means like sober or like be awakened to something, but I just think torpify sounds cooler.
Nice. Oh, okay, that's the opposite of what I thought it meant. So that's good that you said that, because torpid means like sleepy. So I would have thought torpify meant to make sleepy, but apparently it's not the same word. Okay, good to know.
I feel like it's more. I don't think I've ever used it. I just like the sound. So I feel like it's more emotional though.
Okay. So like sober.
Like yeah.
Get serious.
Like if something's happened to you. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. My favorite word for the day is going to be the same as yesterday, which is insalubrious. Insalubrious. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And the reason we're giving favorite words is because, as with every Fireside Chat, if you pop a comment down below after the stream is over with one of these favorite words, you get entered into a contest for a giveaway, which we're drawing for tomorrow since it's the last day of the month. Yeah, and it'll be a book package. It'll be like a book swag care package with all my love going out to you. And I think Kat's gonna win because she's got the most entries. But you can prove me wrong and go back and watch all the videos, fill out all the comments, and pass up Kat. So you've got your challenge if you choose to accept it. All right, so now that we have that out of the way, I think we're ready. Are you ready to dive in and get some planning work done?
Yes.
All right, so let me switch up all my little gewgaws here. We've got a crackling fire, which I'll hold off because it's also my timer. And oh shoot. There we go. 10, 15, 25. Maths on the fly. Oh, I guess I should say what you're planning, because we're not reading, we're planning. People can join in with us. There we go. All right, so I'll go ahead and mute myself, start the fire crackling, and we'll see everybody in 15 minutes. And then it's time. That was quick.
That was very quick.
No, it was quicker than you think. I like barely got myself situated. All right. How did that feel?
It's good. I got I'm using the challenge has its templates to set up for stuff. So I did like a sketch of the ideal week and then working on stuff about your workspace to get everything ready. So
nice.
Yeah.
Does the first thing go into like the medium? You had like 4 categories of things. Very intrigued, and I was like, I want to know more about that. Does it go into that at all that you can explain, or too complicated?
Well, it's basically just trying to get you to be more specific about what project you're doing and how. And he did a video, I feel like it's one of his more popular ones, where he talks about like how when he was starting out as an artist, he didn't know what to do, so he did nothing. And then he had someone tell him to like draw the same thing every day, and he started drawing, I think it was like pelicans. And then he made these little pelican comics every day, and they just kept getting better because he knew what he actually was doing it. So I assume that's where it comes from.
Okay. So maybe like you change the medium, but you're still doing the same subject. So like
or vice versa.
Yeah, okay. Nice. Cool. So you're working on your like first module week. I am working on, so I've got notes, but the thing is they all come in at different times and they're like different platforms. So I've got notes on polls I'm going to do, notes on videos I'm going to do, notes on like other life responsibilities that need to get slotted into the calendar. So I'm taking this, and this is why I needed the little clips, because like the paper has become loose, so I need to like strap it down. But this was from a while ago. This is like how far ahead I try to plan, like 3 or 4 months, and then link things so that it feels like there's some strategicness about anything I do, which is from a lost cause. But yeah, I did most of the stuff. So here's August. Like aims, and then they became tasks, right? So Fireside Chats, Women in Translation Month recommendations video, Patreon book club. So those 3 are done. Make April TikToks into Instagram Reels. That did not get done. This is fine. Buddy read Babble with Rachel. I'm like halfway through. It's really good. Buddy read Poverty by America with Barrett. I finished. Barrett's still reading, and we're going to have a live show about it on Monday, Labor Day. So if anyone is interested, tune in. Recover Trilogy with Sasha. So I have this in the works. I'm like emailing back and forth about getting new covers for my trilogy from a few years ago, because I hear that's a thing people do that is successful for book sales. So we're trying that. Find another website designer. Nope, haven't done that. Have all the manuscripts and draft to digital. Haven't done that. So obviously like the formatting and the tech stuff is the stuff that I'm like, no. Don't bring it. So that has lagged behind. But there's a lot of stuff that I have done to try to advance my main focus of the month, which is good.
Yeah.
And so trying to like follow up with September things that will keep that momentum going. Put that into the planner, which is like the week by week instead of the whole month. So those are the 2 things I'm going back and forth with. And I'm glad I don't live with anyone else, because like these big format pieces of paper just take up my whole little kitchen table and I eat over it. Like, and anything goes. Did you hear that? Someone just dropped stairs. I made a big bang.
Oh.
So, yeah. All right. So how about anyone at home? Let me just check in and see if anyone is planning along with us at home. Desiree is here to say hey. Hello. Shannon says she's working on doing graphics. Excellent. Are they moving graphics? Because I know you do a lot of the AI and very special like video stuff. Or is it thumbnails? Because those are ones that I can understand. Eva says, hey, just got the kiddo tucked in for the night. How goes the fireside chat? We are planning, Eva. I heard it. I thought it was your own table scooching across the floor or something. No, that was someone dropping something above me. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that was good. Do you want to jump into the second one or any other like thoughts that you're planning?
I'm good to get back to it. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Let me update my timer and drag this back to the start. Jump in. 31. 26. I'm planning shenanigans. That should always be the answer, right? All right, so we'll jump back into 15 minutes because that was so satisfying, and see you in a little bit. Happy planning. 6, so that's time again. I want to do one last thing, but I'm stopping myself. The calendar. Yeah, it's
Same
okay.
here.
You want to take one more minute and do the last thing?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Just needed to finish the time zone conversion in my head. Did you get to a stopping point?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right. We had a few more people pop into the chat and leave several comments. So let's see. So Anita, we missed this because of the lag here, but last sprint, Anita says, I was sorting through images to see what I need for September promos. That is very exciting. Are they sales on books, or are they swaps with other authors for newsletter promotion? I wonder. Shannon said she's creating and remixing more coloring pages for the coloring book to go with the novel. Ooh, nice. That's right. There was a coloring book on the Kickstarter. Now I remember. Eva says, romance idea. Main character in her apartment where she lives alone, thankfully. She has a lot of long sheets of paper about. And then, bam, love interest falls through the ceiling. Meet cute. Except it's this tiny blonde gal who lives above me and makes the most noise walking around I can imagine ever making. And she's 5 feet. I can't imagine how. Barrett was here to say, hey, Victoria, hate to miss the game. Can't wait to catch the replay. Excellent. And I thought that's funny because we just name dropped you, Barrett, and the book we were reading. So no, his ears were not burning, just popping in before I crawl into bed to get some chapters read and our buddy read. And yes, I have already finished it. I actually already pre-reviewed it and teased that we're going to have our live show on Monday. Barrett says, I will have my questions to you by Saturday morning for you to ponder. Well, that's right. You proposed we each have 4 questions to ask each other. That's right. Ooh, okay. I guess I will do that. I will do that Saturday. Happy reading, Barrett. Yay. Yeah. I think Eva would love it too. Yes. When do you sleep? A lot of the time, actually, between 9:30 and 5:30. Are you a early morning person or a night owl, Victoria? Which camp are you in?
I'm definitely more of a morning person, but I think it's against my will though. I just wake up. Oh, and then I'm I guess I'm awake.
Might as well get up. Aw.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm definitely more productive in the morning, so it works out.
That's good.
But the problem is that regardless of when I fall asleep, I always wake up pretty early. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a problem because then you just miss out on sleep. I would differ, Eva. And since we're here doing planning sprints, I think Victoria might differ as well. Organization is just feeling adventure from tomorrow or something. All right. Yeah, that should be my merch. That's not bad. That's pretty on target. And Leslie's here laughing at all of our shenanigans. Because you're an ant instead of a grasshopper, or do I have it the wrong way around? I can't remember which way the fable goes.
I think so. Yeah.
Ants gather and the
that's
grasshoppers
right.
all over.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know her. You're related to Nano. Eva says, also, I've already gotten my September graphic set for the LLC's Instagram. I feel accomplished. So there you go. Stealing adventure. I love that. Yeah, that's great. Monday, reprieve from the child rebelling against school days. I get it, little buddy. I get it. Tuesday's going to be, ugh. Yeah. No pressure. If you want to do something else, we can get a planning session in. Yeah, I think that's about the comment that you made about against your will in the morning.
Yeah.
And Shannon saying, yeah, against my will too. It's called nature, folks. It's not against your will. If it's part of your nature, you've just been brainwashed. That's my take anyway. I would love not to wake up with the sun, says Shannon. But you're like a flower. The flower wakes up with the sun and opens and closes. I think it's kind of nice. Eva says, I enjoy early mornings. I used to be a night owl, but it coincided with a dark period. So now I relate my lack of sleep care with poor mental health and aim for an early wake time. Good a reason as any, I say.
Yeah.
I'll take it. That's gold. Yeah. Yes. Oh, and just Eva. There we go. The wrong comment. This is your friendly reminder. If you haven't sent an email to the AWC about the merch ideas you had, please do, because you seem to have some great ideas. So I'm sure we would love to see those in the inbox. If you have, awesome. I haven't checked it in a few days. So, whew, that was a lot of chat. Okay. You want to talk about what you were arranging, planning for?
Yeah. So this page was like how to get yourself out of a rut in the challenge, which the first question was like, okay, you failed this challenge. Why? So the whole time, it was just a very good question because it scared me.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, okay, so if this is the reason why you would fail, then what would you do to prevent that and stuff like that? So
it's pre-gaming, like if you were to fail something. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hearing those words is about as traumatic as like actually failing. So. Warn us. Good deal. Wait.
Yeah, it was just different strategies.
Eva needs to be caught up. What are you're practicing to create creative habits with this Struthless series, and the thing that they're testing you on in this module is failing, being in a rut. How do you get around that? Okay.
It's like a 6-month creative challenge with the alphabet. So every week you do a new project with a different letter of the alphabet. I think it's like just a little bit, it's like structured enough for my brain, but a little bit unpredictable that I think it'll work for me.
Nice. And coincidentally, I am working on a 100-day challenge by a similar type person who's an artist who goes into a lot of like creative structuring and vulnerability practices. And I'm doing a journal prompt every day, and I haven't done today's yet, but we had a workshop this morning. So I spent like 2.5 hours working on that. And so I'm like just balancing out my day doing other stuff. So what did I work on that sprint? I looked at stuff coming up. So the last one I was basically looking at what I'm reporting out on and like video ideas, and then the next thing I moved into was like planning videos and content for September, and then looking at October and the cover timeline and trying to figure out if that works. And that meant I had to go back into the email and look at my calendar, and that was like the last thing I did. So sorry, but there we are. I'm doing this challenge called Being Alive in 2023 with goals but no discipline.
It's very valid.
Oh, okay. So Eva would appreciate this. In the workshop this morning, Lucy talked about an Ursula K. Le Guin story that really like put this whole thing on its head in terms of like valuing discipline and courage and fortitude and strength and all that stuff, and saying that's one type of story, that's the hero's story with a spear, with a stick, taking down the mammoth. But there's another story that is about gathering and maintaining culture and not giving up and keeping doing and keeping telling stories. And I think Eva would really like this essay, the carrier bag theory of anthropology. Like that came before the stick throwing. It was actually more important for survival, gathering things into bags and keeping them for the next day, or like the kid that needs the food or whatever. So anyway, Ursula K. Le Guin, definitely recommend.
That's very interesting. I've been trying to read more sci-fi fantasy this year. Mm-hmm. And I've read the first two of her books in the Wizard of Earthsea.
Oh yeah. They're kind of weird. They're very different.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, the first and the last three, or the first three and the last one. I can't remember, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it like took me a while to figure out how to read them, but I really like them.
Yeah.
It's just like not. I thought it would be easy because like I think my hang up with like sci-fi fantasy is how long it is, and I was like, oh, this one's only 200 pages, and then I was like, wait, what's happening? But I think it's the type of thing I think I would like it on reread more, because I do keep thinking about it.
That is a good sign to me anyway. I like the things that like you keep wondering like more about the world and stuff. Yeah. I haven't read that series for a long time, probably 12 years. I did read it when I first got to Portland. Yeah, so maybe 10 years. Yeah. But I actually got to meet Ursula K. Le Guin. I was in an elevator with her. It was really cool. Like, I don't know, 6 minutes of conversation as I was a volunteer at this conference, and she was a very important speaker that I was ushering up her place or whatever. And getting those nerves like nothing else. Yeah. Oh, and Anita recommends Left Hand of Darkness, which I need to read, definitely on my list, and Lathe of Heaven, also on my list. So yeah, those are, I think, more sci-fi social commentary, although Wizard of Earthsea can verge into that as well. But yeah, I think that one can be made to be YA, whereas these are definitely more like adult sci-fi fantasy. So yeah, good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pause on this, put that off my lap for a second. Yay. So what do we have left? Anything to announce?
Oh, yes. Announcements that this project that I'm planning for, it's a type of poetry I'm trying to figure out. But I'm going to start posting it the Saturday of September. It might be, I think it's the 8th. The challenge starts on the 4th, and it's whatever that Saturday is.
Oh, okay, so the 9th. Because Friday is 1, Saturday is 2, plus 7 is 9, yeah. Yay!
So yeah, that will be on Instagram.
Okay, so what are you going to post on Instagram?
It's I think I'm gonna do pictures and then hopefully reels if I could figure that out in time.
I can figure it out, so there is definitely hope. Okay, that's awesome. All right, let me I put in your Instagram already, so let me go and pop that up here. So yes, Victoria writes stuff. So on YouTube, Victoria talks writing, and on Instagram, Victoria writes stuff. That will be exciting. We'll have fun following you on there and that journey. 6 months. 6 months. All right. Do you do like reward systems, or is it just going to be like this is its own reward?
I don't think I need one. I'd like to keep track of it because I like seeing all the numbers go up. So I might do something like that, but
with
we'll
something
see.
Stickers.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, cool. My announcements include the fact that this is the second to last Fireside Chat. Tomorrow is this one, and I've invited some of the Blazers to come. So the founders, both of the co-founders will be there, as well as our PR maven and our newsletter maven. So like we're gonna have lots of fun being a little daffy, I think. So that should be fun. I will also be doing the giveaway, whatever the winner is. And if, I wake up tomorrow and someone has gone through all the videos and left comments on all of them with everyone's favorite words, it could be a surprise upset. You never know. But yeah, that'll be cool to give away $50 in books and bookish mail. I do love bookish mail. So that's tomorrow. And then Friday is Martha Jones will be here to sing a song with everyone's favorite word, or as many as she could fit into her original written and performed song. So I'm very excited for that. I will just be chatting and like she'll sing, and hopefully some of the guests will be there to like recognize their word or whatever. So that'll be fun. And after that, Margaret's going to take a little rest. So yes, I'm very, very much looking forward to that. So yeah, I think I am going to do a little bit more planning after we finish tonight. How about you, Victoria? What's the rest of your night look like?
I definitely will. I also have reading homework to do, so I need to do that.
Is it good reading?
Yeah.
Like, is it fun?
It's doable. It's just a couple textbooks.
Books. Okay, so that wait. Okay, I'm not gonna prejudice the jury. I'm not gonna say anything. Great. It'll be great. All right. Well, with that then, so that you can get your work done, say thank you everyone for watching, for being here with us tonight live for the penultimate show in August. I appreciate it. Thank you, Victoria, for agreeing to come on. Is this your first live show?
Yeah.
Appearance? I
did. Yeah, I did do the poetry open mic like a while ago, but this is the first longer thing that I've done. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Very cool. Well, congratulations. Now you know it's just super easy and anytime, call on Victoria if you want a friend. So yeah, excellent. I love bringing people on who are new and like making them comfortable with the format and like making it non-scary. So excellent.
So thank you for having me.
Of course, my pleasure. So thank you everyone tonight. Anyone watching this on the replay, make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment, and then tune in tomorrow for the last show of the month. We'll be happy to have you there. So take care, everybody. Yeah, there we go. Yay. Okay. We'll see you then.